Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Steph, and this is probably going up sometime in Vlogmas or shortly thereafter. If you haven't seen what happened with Vlogmas, I highly recommend it. It kind of explains where I've been and why I just dipped for that. But anyways, we are gonna do a little bit of a collective haul today, and I'm gonna start with what I'm not keeping first. I very rarely return things because I am more often than not a creature of habit and tend to buy like very similar things over and over again, but I took a risk and it doesn't work for me. So the first is this Skims stretch satin bodysuit. I have to return it. In theory, this is so cute, but on me, it just looks awful. The cups in particular have zero structure to them and no padding at all. So, and the cups are like kind of big. They're probably like, they're definitely made for a much bigger bust size than I am. And I got a small, and it fits me perfectly everywhere else except for the chest. And I wish that she had kind of considered, if she's like doing these sorts of wired things, having different cup sizes, because it just doesn't work for me and it's not very flattering. But it looks great on her and on the models and stuff, her being Kim, the models and stuff. But yeah, not for me, so this will be going back. It looks so terrible in the chest. It's like, it's flat and then it gapes at the top, and it doesn't work for my body type. The second is two of the same thing. These are from Lulu. I got gifted one, which is, these are the long sleeve turtleneck base layers. So I got the black one from my mum. This is my Christmas gift from my mum. It is Lulu's equivalent of like a Uniqlo Heat Tech or something like that. Like, it's a base layer. It's made to keep you warm. And then I picked up the white, well, the bone color for myself today because I'm going to Boston tomorrow. So it says that this is a long sleeve turtleneck base layer. First things first, this warm long sleeve base layer. It's designed in soft, breathable fabric to keep you comfortable during cold outdoor treks. Soft 4-way stretch jersey fabric and has a hint of wool for added warmth. Added lasting improves stretch and shape retention, and thumb holes to keep your sleeves in place. Tight fit, hip length. Fabric is derived from responsibly sourced wood-based materials, and it's $88 Canadian, and I wear a size 4 in both. I really like them so far. I wore the black one to the Toronto Christmas market when I went, and it was very comfortable. I just didn't wear a heavy enough jacket for the weather. It was raining and snowing the day that we went, so disgusting. But I was, earlier in the day when I had been dressed appropriately for the weather, I was warm enough. It's just Distillery is really windy as well, so it was not warm enough. But I really like these. I want to get the crew necks as well. They just don't have them in stock in the store close to my parents' house. I would have to drive like to one of the bigger malls, and given that it is the 22nd today of December, I was just not about that. If I really want to, I am going to be in Back Bay, I think, in Boston, so it's not super far from Copley Place and all those shops, and there's a Lulu there that I can just go to if I feel like I need more clothes than I do. I don't think I will, but I don't know, I feel like I don't have enough clothes for this situation for some reason. Really weird. Anyways, okay. Next thing from Lulu, this was on sale on Salé. This is the Merino Wool Blend Rib Crew Neck Sweater. It says dress it up or dress it down. Thanks to soft, lightweight yarns and extra length, this cozy sweater is as ready for busy days as you are. This This wool blend fabric contains merino wool, which is naturally thermoregulating and soft against the skin. Relaxed fit, bum covering length. Please refer to care and content label for full fiber, because with the merino wool, it can be prone when agitated, when wet, to shrink. So definitely must be careful about that. It says it's 40% merino wool, 30% cotton, 30% recycled nylon. I really have a bone to pick with like saying something is like recycled nylon or recycled like polyester. You guys know this, I go on about this. It's just because you don't know if the recycled fibers, like the recycled plastic fibers, are coming from something that would be a closed loop system versus like an open loop system. And once it's put into clothing, it's hard to make it closed loop again. So that's why. And then yeah, it says 30 degrees, I think lay flat to dry, don't iron, and don't dry in the dryer, it looks like. Anyways, we'll see. It was cute. So full price, it's $138, and I believe it's on sale for $78, which I picked it up. I need like a really basic light sweater. I kind of want to get a Peggy sweater from Aritzia as well. That might be like a tomorrow or Saturday situation, but we'll kind of see there. Then the final thing that I picked up is from Lunya. Lunya? I really like looked at this brand I've looked at this brand for so long, and I just have never really like, I've never gotten anything because it's kind of expensive, and I've always hoed and hummed and whatever, but I was like, no, this year is the year that I like treat myself. And I was like, because I'm going away for the holidays and everything I have is a little like spring summer vibes, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I picked up the Rest Your Best gift set, which is $198 in the color Calliope Wine. I got the size small. Okay, it's $290 Canadian. It's $198 US and $290 Canadian. That is $100 more expensive. I swear, I need to just get my boyfriend to purchase things for me in the US, and I just like give him money because things are so much less expensive in the US. But it is this, so it's their like kind of classic tulip cut shorts and tank top, and it came with an elastic. We'll see how this elastic holds up, but it feels really nice so far. Now, Lunya's claim to fame is its washable silk, which makes it so easy to take care of. It is, and it's not even like, it's supposed to be like really easy to take care of and everything like that. Like, that's what I just said. It's machine washable, like really doing so well. Let me just pull this and pull something that's machine washable, and I will pick it up. Okay, so it's 100% washable mulberry silk, thermoregulating to help maintain a comfy body temperature. Tops, pull-on pants. This is hand or machine wash cold. Mesh Lunya laundry bag recommended. The reason to wash your stuff in those like mesh garment bags is to reduce pilling as it like rubs against other fabrics, but also to reduce any like catching or grabbing of like zippers, buttons, any roughness, you know, that sort of thing. It just helps protect it. And then there's this whole thing about washable silk 101 that you guys can go read. I will go link where you guys can shop this more readily, like not just from Lunya. But that is kind of everything. I'm really excited to try this. I have looked at this for a really long time. Let's look at their sustainability thing. So it says that 100% of our washable silk uses Blue Sign approved dyes. Oh, I guess because dyeing a garment, it can also be very environmentally impactful, right? And so it says something like a pair of jeans that goes through the cycle uses, like, you can find out how much water certain pairs of jeans use, and like a lot of it comes in like the dyeing process and washing out the dyes, which I think is really, it's not interesting and like that was like very interesting. It's interesting and like that was eye-opening to understand how much water is used. So using And a lot of dyes can be toxic as well for the environment if not properly like neutralized and treated. So it's important that they're taking care of that side of things, because a lot of companies don't really talk about that. They say because they are safer for our dye house workers, the planet, and you. That's also nice that they're kind of considering the impact on the workers of their factories. It says the Blue Sign system ensures that products are manufactured with responsible resources and components with the lowest possible impact on people and the environment, including the elimination of harmful chemicals used in the dye and wash product. So, love that. And they have a whole thing about their sustainability as well. And actually saying something like they have a commitment to using like less environmentally intensive dyes, or like less harsh dyes and chemicals, is quite good transparency. I mean, they could say like the actual dyes or whatever, but if that's like a trademarked formula or something like an IP that they have, I could understand why they wouldn't be sharing that. But it's nice because a lot of people would just say like this is sustainable or whatever, and then they don't say how. I know like a lot of companies that just say, oh, it's like this is my big gripe when they say it's like recycled polyester, recycled nylon, or recycled this, recycled that, and then it's like they don't tell you what the composite, like where that recycled product came from. So you don't really know. And it seems good to recycle certain things, but if you look at like, for instance, if they just switched to like if they switched other things in there, like if they switched other plastic fabrics to more natural fibers that could kind of replace it, it's more expensive to manufacture but uses less recycled polyester, which in the long term is, we don't want to keep using recycled polyester and just putting it into more things that leaves the quantity of polyester there. We want to reduce our downstream dependency so that the amount of polyester kind of stays the same, and then we redistribute it back, right? One way you have the same amount that's being distributed while new plastic is being added into the system. What we want to do is reduce the new plastic added into the system and have just the same amount by adding in other replacements into it that are not plastic. So doing that, but like a lot of things that I think we've really shifted away from a focus on water reduction or more environmental shipping practices, packaging, all of this sort of stuff. So I like a company like this that is taking an approach to sustainability that is actually like directly impacting the environment around where they're manufacturing, the people that they are using in their manufacturing processes. In this case, it's the dyeing process. And then it also downstream will impact us because everything is interconnected. So I like that. I'm going to read their sustainability thing a little bit better for when I go into my FYI before you buy about this, to give you guys a more detailed thing. But initial, it seems pretty good. The transparency on the dyeing process seems pretty good for a quick website read, so we'll see. But yeah, love that. I'm not preaching like, sorry, I sound so like environmental, like it's not that. I'm just trying to promote more conscientious consumption and talking about knowing why something is green or how something is green, and not just accepting that something is green, is very important in that process. And reducing your consumption and buying less, or thrifting, vintage, whatever you want to do, all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyways, that's what I got. It's a shame about the Skims stuff. I think that would have been cute, but it's okay. I just realized I needed a few more like kind of going out nighttime stuff, and I don't have any, so you know, but that was a bust, so we're gonna go back to the drawing board on that one. I was just looking for like a couple nice higher quality pieces that are a little bit more like evergreen, that I can just kind of wear for the couple times I go out at night, because I don't really go out a lot, and I don't go out that much. So yeah, anyways, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.